welcome to another episode of Asexualise, my asexual life. This is a place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual. I share my own asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. Let me turn the camera around a bit and down a bit. See if you can see Angel. Woohoo! Can you see her? So finally, after 7.5 months of not being able to see my girl due to lockdown, today I finally get to see her. Lockdown and socialisation. So my mum has 3 things which make her vulnerable to getting the virus situation. I don't like saying that word. I usually call it a V. And basically, my mum was in lockdown for a very long time, and she's been social isolating, apart from I've seen her twice in the car until today. And Angel is my daughter guinea pig who used to live with me until she was about 1, didn't you? And you're 4 now, and she's got diabetes. See, she's got a bit of white in her eyes because she went blind, but her other eye, look at this, her other eye is completely gone black again. And the vet said that her cataracts in that eye had gone completely. It's a miracle. So Angel has to be injected twice a day with insulin, once in the morning at 8 o'clock and once at night at 8 o'clock. And unfortunately, because I got a fear of needles and blood, I can't do it. I tried to do it in the vets when she was diagnosed, and I just had a major panic attack and was crying, and it was horrible. So I couldn't do it. And to be honest, because I get stressed out about doing it anyway, it wouldn't be very good for her. Now, my mum is diabetic. That's one of her risk factors, if you like. And so my mum's used to injecting herself anyway with insulin. So my mum injects her, and my dad does it sometimes too at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night. Now, the last time I saw Angel was over their house, and it was on March the 19th, 2020. Today it's Wednesday the 4th of November 2020, so that's the last time I saw her in person. I've only seen her once on camera. That's been it. So I've really been missing my girl because we're very, very well bonded. She is my ultimate soulmate and true love of my life. I mean, honestly, we are so in tune with each other. We love each other to bits, don't we, Angel? And so, it's just incredible to be with her again and to feel her warmth and to give her lots of kisses and cuddles. And I bought her a new day cage. You see that cage? It's very tiny, obviously, but that's just her day trip cage because she's mostly out for cuddles and kisses, and she's going back this evening to be with my parents. So that's not her normal cage. This is just a special cage I got for her while she visits me. So she can go back in there to go to the toilet and have some food and stuff, can't you? And so, yeah, she's with me today, and this is the first time I've seen her in 7.5 months in person. I can't believe it. It's a dream come true for me, and she is literally an angel. Angel is her actual name, by the way. When I say she's my angel, she really is an angel because that's her name, Angel. Angel Bellamy, isn't it? Bellamy's my surname. So it's Angel, and she's absolutely adorable. And I have special bond with animals, particularly with guinea pigs. I think you're my soul, literally one of my soul totems, I think, aren't you? The spirit totems, because I'm totally in tune with her. And she's beautiful. She's what's known as a teddy guinea pig. Aren't you, darling? You're known as a teddy guinea pig. She's going to try and eat my hand now. And so basically, a teddy guinea pig, they look like a teddy. Don't you, darling? Look like a teddy. You got a mouthful of food. You look like you got a mouthful of food as well. So so she's known as a teddy guinea pig, and she does look like a big, beautiful, gorgeous teddy. And I'm really happy to see her so much. Look, I look a lot younger now. Can you see? Because I'm with my baby girl, being true to who I am and the real, authentic me. I love it. I have got a very big teenager side to me, and I love to express that, and I love to be with my baby girl. And I've missed her so much. And the UK goes into lockdown again tomorrow, and so I'm having to see her today before we go into lockdown again. Ow! You've got food. What have we got? So this is a day cake. It's very cute. And I have got food in here to eat, but you'd rather eat my finger, wouldn't you? Do you want to eat some of this? Look, this is some vegetables I got for you. Some coriander. Do you want to eat some of that, or do you just want to eat my finger instead? Is my finger more tasty? Is my finger more tasty? You're not going to try some of this? You're not going to try some of that? So yeah, you know, she'd rather eat my finger, I think, wouldn't you? Usually starts eating my hair. So if I haven't had a haircut for a while, it's quite good because she can do it for me, can't you? Not that that's really the point. Oh, now I've got stuff all in my hair. So yeah, it's very, very important to cherish time with your loved ones. It's really, really important because none of us know how long we've got left. You know, and if you find someone you love or some beautiful, beautiful furry kid that you love, you should hang on to them and cherish them always because you only get one life, you know? And if you find someone who loves you unconditionally, like Angel loves me, then it's very, very important that you spend time together. I'm rocking her because she likes being rocked a little bit, don't you? Just like a little baby. You'll always be my baby. Be my baby. I usually sing Celine Dion to her. You are my angel. Because she really is my angel. So there's a song by Celine Dion and R. Kelly is in the mix as well. And it's called I'm Your Angel. And I play it to her because it's like our little love song together. Our little mother-daughter love song, isn't it? You are my angel. You are my angel. Mwah. So I love this one so much. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's the love of my life. I have missed her incredibly, haven't I? And painfully, because it's hard. You know, like with the lockdown, you don't know if you're going to see your loved ones alive ever again. Do you know what I mean? It's very difficult. And you've just got to stay strong and, you know, make, you know, when you're out of lockdown, you need to make the use of, best use of your time. Make sure you're seeing friends and stuff, you know? Oh, ow. Ow, you're trying to nibble me. I think she probably wants to go back and have some more food in her cage in a minute. Don't you? That's what the noise is about. Sometimes it means she needs a toilet as well, doesn't it? So yeah, so it's very, very important to spend time with your loved ones and kissing and cuddling them and being around them. You know, luckily, during the time that lockdown hasn't been around, we've been meeting up, me and my best friends, you know, to spend some time with each other because life is so, so precious, you know. And we're so fortunate to still be alive in this world, you know, and to still have each other and to still, you know, care about each other and, you know, and it's very, very important that when you get the opportunity to spend time with the people or furry kids or children or whatever, relatives, that you do spend time with them because time is so limited. We can't get it back. Can we? Can we, gorgeous? We can't get back time, but I am fortunate to be able to spend time with you today. So I'm literally cherishing every moment. I wanted to bring you this super special stream to see me and Angel reunited. And I think it's nice to be able to just see my beautiful daughter and to see that, you know, obviously, clearly she's well looked after by my parents. Aren't you? Yes. You're well looked after by my parents, aren't you? My grandma and granddad guinea pig, I call them. But, you know, she's my baby, you know, and I'm very fortunate she's still alive. She's still in my life because she's been through a couple of major operations as well after having diabetes. So she had to have ovarian cysts removed, which her companion didn't make it. Well, they made it through and then ended up not making it through. So they came out the anaesthetic and then, as you know, yeah. We won't talk about that because it's not nice. But yeah, so Angel survived that. Her companion didn't. And then she had to have a lump removed from her back, didn't you, with pressing on your spine. You had that done as well, and you're so brave because you're still alive, you're still with me. She's a tough cookie, 4 years old, so that's good, isn't it? But methinks there's another 4 years of life left in you. What do you think, Angel? Yes, she says. Absolutely. You know, and she is my baby girl. Can you see how gorgeous we are together? They always say that the owner looks like their pets, basically. So if I look like a cute, fluffy, cuddly guinea pig, then I'm really happy. Because you know what I mean? It's the best. Because guinea pigs are so cute, especially my teddy guinea pig. She just looks like a big teddy bear to kiss and cuddle forever, which is what she is, basically. So if I look like a big, cute, cuddly teddy bear like Angel does, and I've got her determination in life and her strength and her courage and her beautifulness, then I know that I'm very lucky in my life. Very lucky in my life, you know? Mwah. And I just appreciate being in life. I appreciate everything. I've got a job now that does bring me in money, that I don't have to worry like that anymore. And I've got beautiful, beautiful daughter who I've got to see, loving parents for Angel. I got beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous best friends, close friends, amazing friends, lots of people who support me, and you know, everyone on this channel, you know, you always support me a lot, you know, and I really appreciate it, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing all the work I do for Asexuals, in terms of I wouldn't be doing this channel, because, you know, unless people watch it and like it and find value in it, you know, there's not much point in me doing it. But I do it because I care about Asexuals, you know, I can't help it. I live and breathe asexuality, you know. If I eventually do find a life partner to be with, a romantic life partner, you know, I need someone who's going to support me in all the work I do for Asexuals. It's very, very important, you know, very, very important. So, yeah, it's very important that they, you know, but if not, I'd just be happy being single. And I find Angel's very healing. You know, she does have healing qualities, don't you, darling? So that when we touch and when we kiss and when we cuddle, she makes everything calm within me. Everything calm. And it's all beautiful. Everything calm. You're right, darling. Everything calm, don't you? She's just a bundle of fluff and a bundle of joy, and I love her so much. She's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And she's the best thing that's happened to me, aren't you, darling? You are. And when you've got pets and they just give you love and you love them back and you love their little paws and you love their little paws. Can you feel that? Is that tickly? And you love them so implicitly. It's so wonderful because they just bring you so much joy. And, you know, you'll never be lonely when you've got joy in your heart. And, you know, and it's so good because she's come back to here. She hasn't been here for nearly 3 years, is it? Well, certainly 2.5 years. I think it was April 2018 she went to live with my parents. We're 2020 now, so yeah, for about a year and a half, 2.5 years, sorry, she hasn't been here. And so she was looking around, because I used to visit her at my parents', but due to lockdown and social distancing and the visa situation, I couldn't. So, because my mum has to isolate, so I haven't been able to visit them. So my dad's birthday on March the 19th, and I can't go over there for Christmas this year. So yeah, you know, I haven't been able to go over there, and so that's been really difficult for me because I do love this little one, and this little one really does love to see me. You know, she's always part of my soul. Like when you're spiritual, because I'm quite a lot spiritual, and I have the ability to see things when others can't as well. You know, when you've got a soul connection with guinea pigs, because I have a real soul connection with them. You know, it's a very big blessing. But I can always tell when something's wrong or not right, can't I, Angel? And I'm very intuitive with guinea pigs. And so, you know, being apart from someone who's your soulmate, who you love implicitly, who who you just connected to. It's good that the connection never goes away, because me and her will always be bonded. I know that, even though we haven't seen each other 7.5 months, I know we will always be bonded, won't we, Angel? Yeah, you know it. And so, you know, that bond will never go, because we're at one with each other. We feel each other in our souls. Because although an angel's a guinea pig, I'm very, very, very in tune with guinea pigs. It's like they're a part of who I am. But obviously, when you're in tune with something so much, you feel their emotions, you feel their pain. So I can tell if something's a problem with them without them even saying a word to me. I can sense it. I can feel it in their body and feel it in their mannerisms. You know, but it's very important that you act on your intuition, you act on your feelings, and you act on that, you know. And with Angel, you know, I just love her and adore her so much. She's such a big part of me. Like I said, we'll always be bonded, me and her. So even though we haven't seen each other for 7.5 months, it's just like nothing's, isn't it, Angel? It's just like nothing's happened in between. I mean, when she came back, because like I said, she hasn't been here for like 2.5 years, she was looking around thinking, I haven't been here for ages. I recognise this place. So she was looking up at the ceiling, looking all around her. And I'm like, yes, you're back home, where you should be. But she lives with my parents now, so that's her majority of the time home. And this is her mummy heart home with her daughter, isn't it? You know, I love her so much. Oh, it's so good. She loves me. I love her so much. I was crying tears of joy earlier, wasn't I? I love her so much, you know, and it's very important that you tell your loved ones, including your precious, precious furry kids, how much you love them, how much you appreciate them, how much you want them in your life, how much you adore them, how much you want them to live, how much you are loving them for who they are, how beautiful, beautiful, and just gorgeous they are. I mean, Angel just gives me so much love. I can just feel it from here. You know, so much love. I know guinea pigs usually give me a lot of love. Angel's very special, precious pig to me. Aren't you, Angel? You know, you're enjoying this. She's like, Mummy's giving me a ride. I'm going, woo! Aren't you? You're enjoying this side to side motion. Are you enjoying it? You're a cutie. Mwah. So yeah, it's great, and I love her to bits. And as you can see, she's having a great time. She's really chilling out with a little paw on my finger. Aren't you, Angel? You're enjoying it. It's like being on a seesaw, isn't it? Woo! Being on a seesaw. But it's really important, you know, like, because we go into lockdown tomorrow, I'm probably not going to see Angel for at least a month, because lockdown rules apply. So it's going on for a month in the UK. If it goes on longer, I won't be able to see her for all that time. But me and you will still be bonded. She's got strict instructions to stay strong at all times, haven't you, Angel? To stay alive, to stay strong, and to literally just be her magnificent self. Keep eating, keep running around her cage, keep having fun. Hey, my mum told me you had a nice brush yesterday, which is why you look nice and fluffy. And yeah, you are stunning. You are stunning. And so it's really important, you know, that you cherish every moment with your loved ones, that you don't take them for granted, that you appreciate them, that you really, you know, like, want them in your life. Like I say to my friends, like my best friends, I'm like, I really appreciate you being in my life. And I really do mean that, you know, because of lockdown, like, you really need your friends more than ever. Like, I video chat with my friends, on the phone with my friends, because it's important to maintain that connection, you know, when everything kind of feels disconnected because you're being cut off from the world in the sense of lockdown, you know, you're kind of being forced to cut off. You can counteract that by making sure you stay much more connected with your friends, video chat with them, phone them up, message them, be there for them, be there for each other. Maintain that emotional connection, because if you maintain emotional connection, you won't feel so cut off and isolated. You feel cut off and isolated because you haven't got connection in the same way, but you can have an even better and deeper connection Like lots of people on dating sites can foster a better relationship during lockdown because they're not jumping on each other's genitals. Not that if you're asexual, you usually do that anyway, because this is an asexual channel, yeah, for those who lack sexual attraction. But it's just better all around, really, that you can get to know someone and messaging first, video, chat, audio call. You can see how much time and effort and energy they put into just doing that. Because at the end of the day, if you do meet on a dating site, chances are you're not going to live directly near each other anyway. So whatever sexual orientation you are, and therefore you can find out if they're going to be compatible with you by chatting and getting on well, and seeing if it would work. And as soon as lockdown ends, then you can go and meet that person in person. Don't linger on and go, oh, it's great during lockdown, which because lockdown, the problem with lockdown is it can create a false fantasy, like it can create closeness to people who are just being close because they haven't got anyone else to be close because they're feeling lonely, and that's not a good scenario to get into a relationship, based on that or anything. And don't just have friends to use them. Have friends because you really care. Like I care about my best friends, whether it's good times or bad times, whether they're feeling depressed and unhappy and not great, or whether they're feeling wonderful. And I love this one to bits. As you can see, Angel's having the most amazing time, aren't you, darling? You enjoying your virtual reality? Woo! I feel like I'm one of those simulators for her. Do you know what I mean? Do you know those simulators where you can go for a ride like in a rocket ship, a plane, and you just move around? I feel like I'm a simulator for Angel. But you can tell she's happy because look at her little paw. Can you see? It's on my finger. Can you see that? Giving me your hand in marriage, are you, darling? I'd much rather be married to a guinea pig than you. That's going to be all over the press tomorrow. You do realise that, don't you? I don't care. But yeah, look at her. Look at her paw. See, this is trust. When a piggy puts her paw in your hand like this, see her little toes? It means she's got complete trust in me. Doesn't it, darling? It means you love me implicitly. You completely trust me because she's reaching out her hand to me. She's gripping it. And she's trusting me to keep her safe and sound, aren't you, in my arm there? Just perched on my arm. She's trusting me. And this is what life is about, isn't it? Showing the real, true, authentic you. Feeling the love unconditionally. And just trust. Angel and me have got such a good relationship, haven't we, darling? Even though we haven't seen each other 7.5 months, we are always each other's little soulmate, aren't we? We are always each other's soulmate, and we always love each other implicitly, and we're always connected and bonded, aren't we? So it doesn't matter how many months we go without seeing each other, we will always love each other, won't we? We will always love each other. Implicitly. Look at this. Look at her little paw. This makes her feel comforted, like a baby, aren't you? Because you're always my baby. So when you rock from side to side, she's like, oh, it's Sandra again. Being quirky as usual and different and rocking me from side to side, and I feel like on a roundabout. Should we do the full roundabout? Woo! Ready? Full roundabout. Full roundabout. Woo! Should we do the full roundabout? Let's go round. That's nice, isn't it? Woo! I think it's quite good fun. I'm having quite good fun here. Me and Angel's having fun, we darling. And then we do the seesaw. This is the seesaw. It's kind of like aerobatics. Aerobatics? That's my word. I think that's a combination between certain type of exercises and circus act, I think. Acrobatics, I was going to say. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, it's a good sensation, isn't it, Angel? So when we're going round like this is what we call the roundabout, isn't it? And this is awesome because it feels so great. So round we go, round the roundabout. Ooh, and we're going back again. Should we go the other way? She likes this. Look at this. And she's like, do I like it, mummy? Or am I just thinking you're nuts as usual? And then we got the seesaw. And we go forward, and we go back a bit, and we go forward, and we rock like a rocking chair. Whee! Whee! You holding out your little paw again so I can hold it? Do you want to hold me to hold your paw? Yes, there we go. There we go. Is that nice? And then we're going round again. Gently round, gently round. I've got my arm up tight so I don't, so you're not going to come off. We do it gently, but I'll make sure I put that there. Hello? You say hello to all the viewers watching you, watching how gorgeous you are. She's still got food in her mouth, I think, munching. So this is my daughter Angel, like I said, and we want to spread love and joy and happiness to those around us, don't we, darling? And we want to tell you to stay positive, right? Because this time shall pass, and don't be a victim in your mind of what's happening. Just understand that everything happens for a reason, that we can't control certain things, so we must love what we can and who we can love. We must cherish every moment with our loved ones, never take them for granted, and be happy in the here and now, Like, it's fantastic. I'm off work and I'm seeing my daughter. Oh, it's so good. And she's so happy to see me, aren't you? You need a wee now, do you? You have been out for 26 minutes. So usually guinea pigs need a wee every 15 minutes, but she's quite good, aren't you? Do you want to go back for a bit? And this is her day trip cage. This isn't her cage all the time. This is just for her day trip, because obviously it's too small to have a permanent cage. You stopped making noise now, haven't you? I knew you were going to do that. You're like, no, mummy, I just want to ride. I just want to go. I want to do a deep shot, not a close shot. Is that what you were telling me? So I bought her this so she can be carried from my parents in here, and she can just go in there when she's not being out cuddled, because she needs to have some hay and food and drink, go toilet, don't you, darling? So it's just a small cage just for a day trip, and go back in her bigger cage at night. But it's really nice. I love her to bits, don't we? We really love each other. So we're trying to stay on camera. Look at her. Do you want to go back, or are you just like wanting to have a rest from the in the camera bit? What would you like to do? She's still deciding what to do. She's still deciding what to do, aren't you, sweetheart? You still deciding what to do? Mwah. This is my best friend. It's so good to have my best friend here. Do you want to go back? Or do you want to sit down on the stool again? Should we sit down for a bit? Another bit? Should we do a little bit more? If you need the toilet, though, let me know. You could go toilet. You're going to go toilet in a minute? Yeah. Okay, let's go toilet. Put you back to the toilet. There we go, gorgeous. Let me put you back safely. So when you're putting guinea pigs back, you should hold them underneath their tummy, like that, so they can go back. So yes, she's gonna see. Now I've got a hey explosion. So yeah, it's so good to be with my girl, to be reunited with my daughter Angel, that I absolutely love and adore. It's just like we've never left each other, and I think that's the same. I know it's definitely the same with me and my best friends. Like, when we see each other, it's just like like it's so wonderful, but it's like we can pick up the conversation of where we left off, that time hasn't been an issue in between. Do you know what I mean? So when you really have really best friends who are really close to you and you care about each other, then it's just like when you see them in person, it's like you've never left that conversation. You still are great friends and awesome friends like you've always been. Oh, Angel's munching hay now. Can you see her? Don't know if you can see for the water bottle that she's munching hay now. Aren't you, Angel? You like your day cage, don't you? Your small day cage. So yeah, she loves it. So she just goes back in there to go toilet. Don't you, Angel? And you're back out again, seeing mummy again. So time's going by so quickly. I think I've just got just over another 5 hours with her. So it's kind of like really, really strange that the time's going so quickly. I've been with her to about nearly 3 hours so far. Half 10 to half 11, half 11 to half 12, half 12 to half 1. So it's 13:21 now. She came about 10:21. So 3 hours and I got about just over 5 left with her. So it's kind of like crazy because half 1, half 2, half 3, half 4, half... Oh no, 4 hours. 4 no, 6, no, 5. She's going at 6:20 something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5. I was right in the first place, just over 5 hours. My maths is not great. But yeah, I love her to bits. She's very cute and cuddly. She's having a great time here, aren't you, darling? And she's just like, you know, absolutely the best thing that's ever happened to me. I adore her implicitly, and yeah. Excuse me, she's amazing. And she's eating her piggy mix now. And what I'm so happy about is because obviously she hasn't been here for like over 2.5 years. She's never actually been in my room since then. And she was looking around going, oh, like, oh yeah, I recognise this place. And I was really happy because I was a little bit worried about, oh, how's she going to feel coming back when she hasn't been here a while. But I know that she loves me implicitly and we're super bonded. So it doesn't matter if she hasn't been here for years, because this is my home with her and she's always been here as a baby, you know, as a kid. I know that it's always like her home. And it always feels the same because I'm here and the love I feel for her is exactly the same, or more, actually more intense and amazing. So even though she hasn't been here for some time, we've just basically picked up where we left off of, you know, here, and also picked up where we left off of at my parents, you know. The good thing about this situation, about her coming into mine, is I get really lots of quality time with her. Because at my parents, obviously I'm seeing my parents as well, not just Angel. And they're watching a lot of TV and I'm having her out in between, kind of like talking to them. And last time I felt bad because I did spend too much time on my phone and not enough time with Angel, really. So I felt bad. I'm thinking, am I ever going to see her alive again? I know that sounds horrible, but in this situation, this is what goes through your mind. And I'm just so happy to see her alive again. And to be with her and have her in my life still is incredible. I feel very, very thankful and grateful for her. Very thankful and grateful. I'm so happy she loves her new cage, a day cage, as I call it, because obviously it's not the size you would have for her living in permanently. Obviously, it's too small. But it's a nice day cage. She's really happy in it, as you can see, munching her hay and everything. So, you know, I'm just happy that she's happy. I'm happy that she's come home to visit. You know, she used to go to my parents for a visit when I was like on holiday or Christmas, and now she's coming to me to visit. So I hope to see her a lot more. But obviously with lockdown just happening again tomorrow in the UK, when I'm recording this on Wednesday the 4th of November, and we're going to lockdown basically at midnight tonight, so just basically the Thursday morning. So and I'm off work in my day job for a month now, but I've got so much of my self-employment work to do, like my Asexual Guide to Sex book I need to get finished. Really, really important. I get on with that as soon as possible. I've got a couple of asexual articles I need to finish for other people. So and I've got other stuff going on, so I've got a lot going on. But I really love Angel. I adore her to bits. I'm so happy she's with me and I'm reunited with her. It just feels fantastic. It's honestly a dream come true. You know, like, people can have crazy dreams like, oh, they want to climb Mount Everest or they want to travel the whole world, you know. But sometimes it's the little dreams we have that really count. Like, my dream was to see Angel. That was my one dream, like, massive dream for this year, to see Angel again alive and to be with her and to kiss her and cuddle her and tell her how much I love her and quality time. And so, you know, I'm getting more quality time with her now. So actually this is a better arrangement for me. I just hope it happens more and more, to be honest. But with lockdown happening for a month in UK, you don't know if it's going to be extended. You know, no one knows. I mean, they say no, and then there's speculation that it might be, you know, so you don't know. But I just love Angel to bits, and I want to see her more and more, you know. And it's important for my mental health as much as it is for her mental health, you know, because I was a little bit worried about she's gone off some of her food recently. You know, so I was a little bit concerned, but I thought it's probably because she's not seen me. She's probably thinking, where's mummy? You know, why hasn't mummy visited me for like 7.5 months? Do you know what I mean? But I couldn't, because my mum has to isolate because she's very high risk category in 3 ways. So I do understand my mum not wanting me in the home with her and dad. I do understand that. I really get it. You know, she's got to protect herself. I wouldn't want anything to happen to her. So thanks for the thumbs up. Lots of love. You know, I wouldn't want anything to happen to her. So I do understand that it's just been very difficult emotionally, because when this is my soulmate and my daughter and I'm bonded, it's like I really need to see her, and I've been in a lot of emotional pain over that. But I've been very patient, waiting to see what's possible, how it's going to work, if it's possible, you know, because you have to be like, I'm a lot more patient these days than I used to be, which is good. I've always been quite patient though, compared to a lot of people, because I always used to get people going, oh, I wouldn't have the patience for that. I wouldn't have the patience to do that, or to have that type of friend, or to be, you know, to do that type of thing. I just would, you know, but I have got a lot of patience. And apparently that's one of the key traits of entrepreneurship. Hello, Angel. Do you want to come out again? You're looking up as though you want to come out again. Were you looking around the room saying, I remember this room? And so, you know, like, oh, did you do a bunny hop then? I saw that. Did you see that? Did you see she went in like this in the air? Did you see that, or did you blink and miss it? I saw that. It looked like you were flying. Mummy saw that, even if no one else did. So yeah, when guinea pigs are happy, they jump like this. It's called bunny hopping, which seems a bit weird because she's a guinea pig, not a rabbit, not a bunny. But yeah, I think she's really happy. You know it, don't you, darling? You were waiting to see Mummy, so she's eating lots now. And I think really one of the reasons why she wouldn't eat so much, I think she was actually a bit of emotional agony over not seeing me, to be honest. Because we're bonded, you know, when two people, or an animal and a human, is so bonded, like you're one with each other, and, you know, doesn't matter, fur doesn't get in the way of that, then you really need to see each other. There comes to a point where it gets a bit agonizing, you know, and it's for both parties, and it's like, come on, we just really need to see each other now. Enough is enough, you know. But obviously enough is only enough when it's enough, you know, because it's not just, you know, me and Angel to think about, it's my mum. And obviously my dad's getting older now as well. So we've got to be really careful. But, you know, I have had a lot of anguish and upset and pain about not seeing her emotionally inside me. So I'm really, 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 really so happy my mum and dad let me see her. I mean, I didn't know how it's going to go. I didn't know what's going to happen. And I'm just like so thankful and grateful for them to right now, you know, for them doing that, and for them being able to facilitate that. Because, you know, me and Angel needed this time together. She needs me as much as I need her. And I know she loves being at my parents', and she gets all the treats, and my mum has her out and does her brushing and takes really good care of her, right? I have no doubt about that. My mum is fantastic. My dad looks after her very well as a lot at the time. He injects her as well, not just my mum. So he's looking after her. Mum's looking after her. She's very well careful. Like I said, I can't inject her, and they can do that for her, and I can't do that. So without my parents, without my mum, she wouldn't be alive right now, most likely, right? So I am very grateful and thankful for that. However, it doesn't stop me feeling that I needed to see her. Do you know what I mean? It's not an either or situation. It's like, I'm so glad that I know that she's taken care of. So obviously, if I didn't have seen her again, I know that she's in good hands. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't, you know, she's always going to have love around her. But the love between a daughter and mother, like me and her, that's soulmate bonded, is just like no other love. And so to be away from your soul furry kid, your daughter, is honestly agonizing, like rips your heart apart a lot of the time. So you've got to like think, well, this time she'll pass. Hopefully I can see her one day, and it'll be worth the wait, you know. And, you know, and if the worst happens, I just have to keep pursuing the matter quietly and patiently and hope that this has happened. So this is my dream. Honestly, this is my dream. So I want to thank my mum and dad so much for making my dream come true right now, because this is the best Christmas present. It's not Christmas yet, it's Christmas next month, but this is the best Christmas present I could ever have, isn't it, Angel? To just see my daughter again, you know. You want to come out again, I think, don't you? You are scratching a little bit and biting a little bit, aren't you? I noticed that. You're all right, darling. She's busy munching now. But yeah, so she's loving it here. As you can see, she's totally happy, munching away. I got a spinach and I got a sweet corn. She had a whole little one of those mini sweet corns when she first came. So she has some spinach straight away and a mini sweet corn. She ate all one in a whole go. I'm like, my God, it's just gone. And didn't you, darling? And she's eating piggy mix now. So my mum brought piggy mix, put pig mix in that, and also laid the cage out so she can go toilet and with hay. And then I got her vegetables and stuff, and I've got her a new bottle. Look at that. That is a new bottle because I noticed her other one had some of the metal coming off it, some of the thing near the nozzle, and I've washed this out with proper guinea pig spray that I had from ages ago, thoroughly cleaned it out, and I asked her to try it for me earlier. Now I said, can you try this one? Because sometimes she's funny and she won't have it, especially if it's had like guinea pig disinfectant in. But I washed it about 7 times because the thing is, you know, you really should be using guinea pig cleaners with stuff like this because it helps to get rid of bacteria and stuff that are just attracted by guinea pigs. If you use normal household stuff, one, it can be toxic for guinea pigs, and so you've got to be careful what you use. And 2, it's just using hot water doesn't necessarily kill the bacteria that goes into their system. And also that's the same with their cage, really. So it's very important that, you know, if you can use guinea pig stuff that's suitable for food pots and stuff as well, to do it. So I bought her 2 new bottles. I haven't told my parents yet, but they're probably watching this or watch it later anyway, so probably know by now. But yeah, I wanted her to try that out, and I asked her earlier, can you please try it out, because obviously she's not going to drink out of it, then it's not going to be any good. But she's just had a little drink, which I'm really glad. It's only a tiny one, but I'm really glad about that because it means the bottle's okay for her. So my parents can take that one home, and I've got another one as well that I've washed out completely. I only had a little bit of guinea pig disinfectant left, but it's really important. But yeah, it's gone to the point where you can't smell any disinfectant on it anymore. So I just washed it with boiling hot water and the disinfectant and the other one, because yeah, the other one's got like the mouthpiece, like some of the metal stuff's coming off it, and obviously when guinea pigs are trying to eat it, it's, you know, like suck it, it's not very nice tasting. So this will really help her a lot. And get new bottles. So I had to go out and do that briefly, but I left her on her own. I said I was just going to get her new bottles because it's only across the road I got them. So that was good, wasn't it, Angel? And so, you know, at the moment in her case, she's got spinach, green beans. She hasn't really ate the green beans. I think she's off green beans at the moment because she does go through phases of being off food anyway. But she's been a little bit more fussy and off food lately. So I thought she's probably wanting to see me. It's probably a protest saying, I need to see Sandra. But you know, she does go through phases, and also if something's not right, like if like a supermarket's put pesticides or some horrible chemical stuff on the vegetables, she can sense it because animals are very, very intuitive as well, and they can smell and taste stuff that we can't. So I think that part of the problem is probably some of the stuff at the moment that's coming from abroad. It's not quite good. Because the spinach I've got her at the moment that she's got in there is UK based spinach. As far as I know, it's UK company address. I thought she'd probably like that. But she's got coriander, is it, in the moment, Angel, as well? You've got, and also I've got her like lots of other things to eat, like parsley and dill and stuff like that. But as you can see, she's got like quite a lot of green stuff in her cage. You're splashing quite a bit, aren't you? Do we need to get that checked? Keep my eye on that. She's putting her foot up now. Bless her. She's preening her foot. You're preening your foot. You're gorgeous. Aren't you gorgeous? You're giving yourself a... What are you doing with your foot? Are you giving yourself a toe massage or something? Or do I need to check your toe out for you? So as you can see, she's really happy to be back. No problems at all. Fits into her old home like a glove, don't you, darling? And I call her darling a lot. Me and her have got like a super special soulmate love bond. I always say I can be married to guinea pigs but not humans. And I don't like having human children, but I love guinea pig children. Like, but they are a worry. They are a bit of a worry at times because, you know, if anything happens to her health, you know, because I'm in tune with her spiritually, it can be very difficult for me sometimes because I feel her pain. So, but you know, it's just wonderful to see her. Just look at her, how beautiful and gorgeous she is, and how happy I am. Look at my face, it's beaming. I'm like, yay, it's beaming. I got my daughter back. Yay, I'm so happy. So yeah, she's wonderful. She's the love of my life. She's inspires me to get up every day. I remember even when she was here, you know, I found her so inspirational. You know, she just gave me a reason to get up every single day. Obviously, I don't have guinea pigs in my home now, so I get make myself up. I still love being in life and still enjoy it, but it makes it so much better when I can see her. You know, I'm really thankful and grateful to my parents for facilitating this. You know, I know it's been difficult for them because obviously with my mum being so vulnerable, it's hard. It is very hard for them. So like I said, I love my parents implicitly. I'm an only child, and I want my parents to stay safe as well. They're very important to me, you know, very important to me. So but yeah, look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Aren't you beautiful, Angel? You're looking round and saying, where's mummy? I'm over here, sweetheart. Hello, gorgeous. She's so cute, isn't she? Hello, gorgeous. Hello. See, she's looking around thinking, I used to be in this bedroom. She used to be over there where all that stuff is. That's actually a guinea pig cage down there that's in disguise. Do you know what I mean? With the metal bar, with the like duvet, with the blanket around it, and there's like lots of stuff I'm storing in there at the moment. I kind of need to clear through. Not the unicorn slippers. They're staying where they are, and that's a card from my mum for my birthday. And I just keep it up because it makes me feel good. I feel loved and special. So yeah, but Angel's eating more food now, aren't you, darling? So she's well away, having a nice time here. I love it because she comes on day trips. Like, this is her first day trip, hopefully with many more. And it's just like we're hanging out together for a day. We're having like a date together or something. I know, because you are very romantic, aren't you, darling? She's a very romantic guinea pig. I'm a hyper romantic, but I'm not lesbian. But she is female, but she's got male traits. Like her mum, haven't you, Angel? Got male traits like your mum. Oh yeah, baby. Strong. Strong, knows what you want, bonded to me incredibly. The type of relationship I have with my guinea pig is the type I'd like with a nice romantic guy in the future. Cute, cuddly, romantic, loving each other's company, hanging out together, kissing, cuddling, more kissing and cuddling, being each other's company, eating, drinking. Yeah, it'd be great, wouldn't it, Angel? I just need a guinea pig, a boyfriend that's like a guinea pig. Because she's strong, though. She won't take rubbish, and she knows her own mind. She does actually rule the roost sometimes. She's like, I'm a queen, serve me. So maybe I don't want a guy quite like that. Because I did end up, like, when she was here before, being a piggy slave, didn't I? Like, go and get me my spinach, mummy. No, that leave's no good. It's too old. It's like 2 hours old. I want fresh ones and stuff like that. So she's a bit of a queen like that. A bit of a diva, aren't you, darling? A bit of a diva. You okay, sweet pea? She's a bit of a diva. So yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. And I love being here for her. I love feeding her and cuddling her and kissing her and just like feeling all warm and snuggly. And she's very healing. Like earlier on when I had her out, she was on this arm, as you can see, it's very hairy now. And she was just like laid there, and I just feel her love and her warmth and her healing powers. For me, guinea pigs are very healing, but obviously I know I've had a lot of guinea pigs that have had a lot of illnesses, had to go in for lots of operations. So it's kind of like my mum used to say to me, we don't have much luck with guinea pigs, but I do, in the sense that they come to me with nothing that seems like they're wrong with them, and then they develop things that are wrong with them. But it's because I'm so loving and caring that I have them still in my life, despite their illnesses, despite their disabilities, despite their problems and issues. Do you know what I mean? It's sad that I can't actually inject Angel, that she needs to live with my parents because I can't inject her. I do feel bad about that. I do feel sad. But, I know that it would be no good if I looked into it. I know how stressed it makes me, and that would be no good for her, me doing that. It just wouldn't work because I'd just be stressed all the time doing it, and I would probably couldn't even do it. And so it's no good. That's something that I find is a weakness in that way. But I think everything happens for a reason, and obviously she's better in a better place being looked after by my parents permanently, If it wasn't for my mum, like I said, she wouldn't be alive right now because she's got diabetes and I can inject her. So I'm very grateful and thankful that she's still alive, so that she didn't have to go to someone else I didn't even know. And I'd never see her at all ever again, you know. So I'm really grateful and thankful for that, you know. I'm grateful that my mum can do that and my dad. I mean, it takes special parents to be able to take your own furry kid on and do that. You know what I mean? It's a lot to ask anyone to do that. And, you know, my mum's just done it with a loving heart. She does love and adore Angel. You know, she does love and adore Angel because her and Angel are spend a lot of time together now because my mum is at home usually anyway. Angel's in the lounge with my parents all the time. So she is the Richie part of the family, part of the furniture as well, aren't you, honey? And, you know, I think my mum would be devastated to be without her because she's like in her life all the time. I think she's good company for my mum. Like my dad's home a lot now because obviously the social isolation situation, the situation globally. So it's different. But my dad has a non-profit usually when he used to do work. And so he's out quite a lot doing that. And, you know, it can be a bit lonely, I think, my mum on her own all that time. So I think it's nice for my mum to have her as company. Although my mum's got a dog and a cockatiel. Well, it was like my cockatiel, kind of like, and I lived there years ago. The cockatiel's quite significantly of a interesting older age, shall we say. And you know, so yeah, the cockatiel's like been with my parents in the majority of, well, 3/4 of my life probably. So that's interesting. One of the oldest cockatiels probably to live. Hopefully I'll live for many more. I don't think it's the oldest because I think the Guinness Book of Records is a much older one. But yeah, so you know, so she you know, she is very well looked after and very well loved there. But I'm just glad to have her back and to be able to have her spend some time with me, you know, because we'll always be bonded. Nothing can break that. You know, if you're truly bonded to something or someone, nothing can break it, not unless you want it to. One of you has to want to break it, at least one of you, if not both of you. You know, me and Angel don't want it broken. We're very, very bonded. You know, we're very, very caring and loving towards each other. We love each other implicitly, don't we, Angel? And so, you know, like when you've got that level of degree of trust and care and that degree of in-depth feeling for each other, it's just incredible. I mean, I've liked dogs when I was a kid, but I had a dog called Purdy, and I was bonded to her a lot. Cocker Spaniel, I always remember her. She's still in my heart now. But overall, to do with guinea pigs, right? Angel's guinea pig there. To do with guinea pigs, right? You know, like I just have a super special bond with guinea pigs, like no other animal on planet Earth, really, is as bonded to me as, you know, my Angel is, who's in a cage at the moment, munching lots of food. So, you know, like seeing my daughter, Angel guinea pig, you're right, Angel. And, you know, being able to have her on a day trip to my home and being able to like kiss and cuddle her and just be with her is just like a unique, special feeling when you're both in this, like, we love each other implicitly, we care about each other implicitly mode with your furry kid. It's just like, it's such a special bond, you know? Isn't it, Angel? Mummy's talking to you. You're busy munching. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this live stream and spending a lot of time with Angel like I have. Don't forget to watch it from the beginning when you can see her in my arms if you haven't already seen that bit. And yeah, just after 7.5 months of being reunited with my soul furry kid, it's just incredible. And I wanted to share my joy with you all, you know, and my happiness. And yeah, we're just a super good team, me and Angel. Super good team. Aren't we, darling? Angel, we good? We good? Anyway, she's got her back to you now because she's too busy eating, aren't you? Do you want to turn around for the viewers to say goodbye to them? Should we turn you around a little bit in your day cage, your visiting cage? Obviously, like I said, this is not her normal cage. So there we go. The viewers want to say goodbye to you because they love Angel just like I do. Well, not quite like I do because we're soulmates, aren't we? We're bonded in the bond of daughter-mother love. Yes. These are the only kids I ever want. Well, Angel's enough for me. One beautiful, beautiful furry kid. And she's looking at me to say, what are you doing, Mum? Turning my cage around. But, you know, I wanted you to be able to see her. She's adorable. I love her implicitly. I always will. Forever and ever and ever, won't we? We'll always love each other forever and ever and ever. And I'm so happy that it's just like, you know, time hasn't really passed, even though it has for 7.5 months to be without her. It's been difficult. You know, it's just like, you know, no time's passed in terms of the love we feel for each other. Isn't it, Angel? The bond and the closeness. You know, I'm really, really so happy that she's here. And yeah, I wanted to share it with you. So don't give up hope if you are social isolating, social distancing, you're on lockdown, you can't be with the one you love, you know, just try and see them as much as you possibly can when you can in between lockdown. Try and just like know that if they reciprocate the love, that you can feel it in your heart and shine it right back at them. And love the one you're with, love the person you're with. And if that's just you, because I usually live on my own and I don't have company, then love yourself, because no one can love you better apart from a guinea pig called Angel, who loves me even more. Anyway, until next time, embrace your quirky and each other's. I'll see you on the next video live stream. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it if you want to spread some angel joy. And I hope Angel can spread some beautiful love to you as well through this screen. And I'll see you on the next video live stream. Till next time, like I said, embrace your quirky and each other's. Take care. Lots of love from me and Angel, who's got her bum to you now. Angel. She's busy munching. She's happy when she's eating, so I'm happy for her. Lots of love anyway. Take care. See you soon. Lots of love. Bye. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button to get notified every time I go live, like now, or post a new video. Bye.